Hello, so this is a quick video to explain the benefits of a tax-free retirement investment vehicle versus tax deferred, which is your traditional 401k, IRA, 403b, and pension plans. So first, let's start by looking at the traditional tax deferred account. Say we want to save $10,000 a year towards our retirement, okay, so that's $10,000 contribution. Because we're saving that into a tax deferred account, that means that we don't pay taxes on that money. It comes out of our salary pre-tax. And so that means we are saving or deferring about $2,800 a year in taxes because that money is coming out pre-tax. So in effect, the government is contributing that part for us. Over 30 years of contributing this amount of money, we would be saving $84,000 in taxes. So that seems pretty nice, right? Saving $84,000. Well, now let's look at what happens when we retire. Okay, so we get to retirement and we decide that we would like to withdraw $100,000 a year. So that $100,000, we're going to pay tax on that money, right? So that tax is $28,000 a year. So after tax, our monthly income is $6,000 a month. But over 15 years, right? So remember we saved that money on the way in over 30 years, but over 15 years, this is about how long this money would last us. We are actually paying $420,000 in tax. So $28,000 a year times 15 years is $420,000. And then the other thing to note is that as that $100,000 a year is coming out of our retirement account, the balance of our retirement account is going down by that $100,000 a year. So that's why it's only going to last us for 15 years or less. So if we retire at age 65, then we would be out of money by around the age of 80, maybe a little bit longer because some of that money is going to keep growing while we're taking it out. Okay, then let's now look at our tax-free account. So indexed universal life policy is what we're using in this example. And so in this case, we're going to save $7,200 each year to make it the equivalent of the $10,000 because that's what the after-tax amount is from the $10,000, right? Because we're paying that $2,800 a year out of the $10,000. And so over 30 years of contributing that amount of money, we will have paid $84,000 in taxes, okay? Now, when it comes to retirement, we're also going to take out $100,000 a year, but we're not going to withdraw that money. We're going to borrow that money from our account. Now, because it is a loan, loans are tax-free, so there's no income tax paid. So instead of getting $6,000 a month, we would be getting $8,333 a month in income, okay? We're paying zero taxes. And then over the life of us taking this income out, and there is the option to have a lifetime income benefit option, which means that they guarantee you that amount of money for life, we pay zero taxes. So if we compare the indexed universal life to the 401k, over the life of our contribution, we've paid $84,000 in tax into the IUL. We have paid $420,000 of tax on the way out of our 401k. And so that's where that money here, instead of being paid to the government, is your money over here in the IUL. And so that is one of the biggest benefits of an IUL. Also, because you're not taking the money out, you are borrowing it. That means that the entire investment amount is still in your account and still growing and still earning money, which is why it's possible to have a lifetime income benefit option. And that means that over the course of your retirement, you can take out 2 to 3 times more money for your retirement income than you can from a 401k. But we'll talk more about that in another video. In summary, just to compare, we have $84,000 in taxes saved on the way in the 401k, but $420,000 in taxes paid on the way out. In your index universal life, you pay $84,000 in taxes on the way in, but zero on the way out, and you get the benefit of the lifetime income benefit option.